What's up, guys? Yak Maniacs, we're back.
Put him on here. Hold on. Put him on here.
Bigs only, baby.
Jake, put him on here.
Dude,
Oh.
you are I mean, honestly, fair play for getting into the net, but also you.
Structure. You're looking for. Oh, that's a fish.
You guys like my kayak? How about I do this? What's up, Yak Maniacs? I don't know if we're adding the other part of the intro into this intro, but we're cutting it at this point, so you're not going to see this. Anyways, we're back here on the kayaks on a brand new lake, Canton Mills Lake up in Canton, obviously. But it's a brand new lake to us. We never fished here before. I've heard, you know, it's got good bass fishing. It's an electric motor only lake, so no boats. Well, no bass boats, so I'm not going to die today. But yeah, we're out here just having a good old time. It's kind of cloudy, on and off rain, but I'm enjoying myself. And
So today's video is basically how to fish a new lake. We're going to explain what we did to prepare for this, which we didn't do anything to prepare for this at all, because we didn't look at any maps online or anything. We just saw that it had fish.
But we'll show you what we're doing. Not everyone has all the time in the world to kind of like research a spot and like, you know, pinpoint exactly where you're gonna fish. You're just gonna kind of go out there and see what happens. And we're gonna try to explain to you what we're looking for and what we're throwing, and I don't know, just trying to have a good day of it.
Yeah. So right now it's like the fall transition time.
Almost. I don't know. We're
I don't know.
Kind of summer. We live in Georgia, so it's like
it gets really.
It varies. It's still like 90 degrees, so I don't want to say we're in the fall transition yet. I think late September, but right now we're filming this September 12th.
Ish.
So yeah, whatever. The point is, I don't think we're in fall transition yet, so we're still trying to do some summer tactics, but we'll still throw some fall stuff in there.
We've seen a bunch of bass like pushing bait up to the surface and jumping and stuff. So we've been fishing this for a while. We haven't had any luck at all right here, but we did catch whopper plopper earlier. You'll see that probably right about now. We'll see if you catch a fish again. So peace out. Alright, so today's video is about how to fish a new lake. Justin and I are on a completely new lake to us. We've done a tiny bit of research. We've seen people catch fish here, big fish, but we have not caught one yet. So what we're doing right now is Justin's fishing a drop off with a drop shot. I'm fishing grass with a whopper plopper. But before that we were fishing a swim jig, chatterbait, what else was I fishing? A Texas rig. You know, just the typical things that people fish. But what we're looking for is the structure. You're looking for, oh, that's a fish. Yeah. Whopper plopper does it again. Well, that's why you fish a whopper plopper, guys. Go catch fish. Another whopper plopper fish.
Look at you, first fish in the morning.
First fish in the morning. So, all right, this is what I did. I just tossed a whopper plopper in your grass. That's all I did. Nice looking fish. All right.
Look at that bad boy.
We're back. All right, so back to what I was saying before. What we're looking for is the structure, the down trees. You're looking for places where there's grass and then the grass is dying, because right now it's the fall transition, so all the grass is going to start dying. The bait fish are going to start leaving the grass, and like where the live grass is where all the fish are going to be. So big thing is find the grass, you'll find the bait fish, you'll find the big fish.
Alrighty, well, that's what I'm gonna call a fish today. So My confidence isn't too high right now. Not gonna lie. I think I might go back up into this creek. I ended up switching. I've been throwing a white chatterbait all day. Decided to switch to a kind of bluegill kind of colored swim jig. This is a Guggen Squad Grass Hero. Just kind of searching. So I haven't had many opportunities yet today. I definitely had 1 or 2 bites on a crankbait on a rock wall. And that was about it. Now what I've been looking for is a lot of structure. A lot of structure and fish activity and other fishermen as well. All of those are kind of really good points. The first one is structure. I always like fishing logs and down trees and grass lines and stuff like that. You can tell a lot by the structure, by what the bank looks like. So here I can tell the bank kind of, at least from here, it's got a pretty sandy bottom, not very grassy. And I can tell that on my fish finder as well. I don't know if you can, how well you can see it, but it's a solid, solid surface. That means that you have a sandy bottom or a rocky bottom. Usually with a grassy surface, that kind of, at least with those cheaper fish finders, it looks like it's kind of strainy and kind of tough to read. But when you have a clear indication of how deep the water is, then that means you're on like a sandy or rocky bottom. Secondly, looking for fish activity on the surface. Obviously, it's the easiest way to find the fish is when you see it jump or attack some bait or whatever. But always look for that when you're fishing a new spot, you know. Just paddle around, see if you can find anything. Kind of busting on the surface or just any type of shad activity or wakes or whatever, and at least have a decent shot of what you're looking for. Oh, it's raining. And lastly, look for other fishermen. Most of the time when you go to a new spot, someone's already fished it, or at least someone is already fishing it. So look for them, kind of see what they're throwing, or ask them, you know, what have you been catching them on today, or something along those lines, and just kind of try to figure out what's going on in the area. You know, me and Patrick haven't seen too many fishermen up until this point, but they're actually all that way. Now, yeah, you don't want to be right next to them, but at least it gives you an indication, okay, most people, you know, skip the beginning part of this lake and decide to go as far close to the dam as possible and this shoreline. This looks like a good down tree over here, so I'm gonna give this a shot. Probably gonna stand for it. Put the jig in there. Okay, those are my kind of 3 tips on fishing new lakes and bigger new lakes as well. And the same kind of concepts apply for a pond. You know, look for the structure, look for what other fishermen are doing.
Alright, so putting on a swim jig. With the paddle tail. I've actually never used a swim jig before, so this will be my first time. And I've seen people catch big fish on them, so hopefully we'll see some of that today. 6th Sense Divine Swim Jig. I was interested in trying one because I've never tried anything like it, but here we go. This is the time. Alright, so this is a new technique I saw on YouTube. So you get a Zoom Super Fluke and you put it on here and then you toss it into structure and you just let it sink. I've never seen that before. I'm sure it's pretty common, but I'm gonna try it out today, see if it actually gives me any luck. Alright, let's see if it works. And you just let it sink. So it's sort of a crazy scene right now. We're seeing a bunch of bait fish being pushed up to the surface, and then bass are coming to eat them. Sort of a crazy scene. I'm doing something that I also learned on YouTube, is that you cast a fluke out there where you think the bait fish are. You let it sink to the bottom because all the lazy fat bass are at the bottom underneath where all the bait fish are being pushed to, because they're getting all the dead bait fish. They just fall and flutter down. That's what a fluke mimics. So I'm going for big bass. I don't know how successful this is, but I'm hoping that it works.
All right, trying a new strategy. I haven't caught a fish all day, so I'm just doing. With me and Patrick are throwing crankbaits, just kind of moving and fishing. I'm throwing something a little bit deeper diving. Patrick's throwing like a black 6th ounce one. It's a little bit more shallow. And just to kind of cover water, fish a little deeper, but also keep moving because we're on our way out. We're getting hungry. Just gonna chuck my crankbait at you. Definitely a little disappointed. Still hopeful. Disappointed. Okay, come on. This lake looks pretty darn good. Like on paper. See, another one busted over there too. What the hell? Is that fish? That is a fish, baby. No! That counts. It hit the kayak. I don't care. That counts for me. Oh, yes. Oh, that counts. Let's go. It like barely grazed the kayak, but I count it. Oh, like, yes. Finally. All right, so finally caught a fish today. It took me forever, but I'll show you what I was throwing. This is a little crankbait. I don't know what brand this is. I think I just kind of found this in the house. But it's like medium to deep diving crankbait. I think it dives about 8 to 12 foot. Just kind of burning it. And that little bass kind of came up and smoked it. I mean, I really like this crankbait. I think it looks good. Seemed to get bit on it. But yeah, I was just kind of working it. Kind of weird. So I was seeing some fish pop up and bust every once in a while. So I was like, oh, there's got to be some fish around here. And starting to get some marks on the graph of some either fish or some bait. And I got bit. Now, yeah, I didn't get a good picture of him, or technically he like barely grazed the kayak, but he was hooked kind of in the side and I didn't feel like dealing with it, but I count it. It was a bite, it was a fight, and I'm happy. Let's go. Here's a bass. Right on my... Got him. It's your... Look at this little dude. I told you, guaranteed fish. Dude, it's the dinkiest 6-inch bass I've ever caught, so relax. Well, I caught my second fish of the day, a beautiful little bass, teeny tiny. Patrick ended up hooking me into my net, and yeah, so good job. This time I can actually show you kind of what I caught it on a little bit better. Here I got a weightless Texas rig. This is actually a 2-aught EWG hook. I don't have many worm hooks, but I think this 2-aught, oh, I dropped it. This 2-aught EWG hook definitely gets the job done. And then I got, I'm very surprised you got that off. You didn't rip anything?
No.
No. What? Fair play. This is just a green pumpkin yum dinger, weightless styled on my 7-foot. What's this, medium action? I don't even remember. I don't think it even says. It doesn't. I think it's a medium action 7-foot spinning rod. It's like a Cabela's tourney series or tourney trail or something.
It's actually 5. Got
this a few years ago. Held on my first rod and reel combos myself. Came with a Fluger President's reel, like an older model, but I ended up breaking that. So I got the newer model. I think this is a 3500. What size is this reel? 2500 size reel. Love this reel. Love this combo. Second fish of the day. Let's go.
It's like a turd in the water.
Got it a few years ago.
That actually looks like a turd in the water.
Well, here, to show you kind of how this is supposed to look. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can see it. It's a slow fall to the bottom. And you just kind of raise it up and let it sink. And usually bass will eat it on the fall, and then you either see the line move or you see the fish or you feel the bite and set the hook. First of all, here we see Patrick Ramsey, who decided to cast his wake bait that he just got from his Sixth Sense mystery tackle box thing. Super 6 box, I don't know what it's called. And it's a pretty cool wake bait, but he got it into my net. I hope, was your GoPro recording? Oh, I really wish it was recording, just like catch the cast, but he Kobe'd it, I'm not gonna lie. But he's got a big treble hook stuck in my net now, so he's playing with that. But I just caught a fish, so I'm happy.
Alright, Yak Maniacs, we're out. We'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. Follow our Instagram.
Please do.
Bye.
See ya, Patrick. Well, if you guys liked the video, hopefully you'll like it, subscribe, and yeah, hope to see you in the next one. Peace.
Give me your net.